Good morning children. Welcome to online classes. Today we will start our new chapter, chapter number 4, multiplication and division of fractional numbers. Multiplication and division you have learned. Now of fractional numbers. Okay. First we will learn what do you mean by a fraction number. What do you mean by fraction or fractional number? Okay. Fraction. In the earlier classes you have learned about the fraction. Anything which is written in P by Q form means anything which is written in numerator and denominator form, that is known as fraction. Okay, numerator by denominator. P by Q is numerator and denominator. N stands for numerator, D stands for denominator. Any number which is written in numerator and denominator form means P by Q form, that number is known as fractional numbers. Okay. Now first topic is multiplication. Multiplication of fractional numbers. So how we will multiply, let us see. Okay. Multiplication of a fraction by whole number. First, what is a whole number? What is whole number? Numbers from 0, numbers starting from 0. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinite. This is a sign of infinity. Infinity means till the number goes on. The number starting from 0 to infinity is known as whole numbers. Okay. Now what our topic is? Our topic is multiplication of fractional number with whole number. Okay. Now let's start. Let's first understand, then we will solve our exercise questions. Okay. Let us take one example. One example is multiply, okay, 1 by 2 by 7. First you understand the question. Okay, here question is written multiply, but no sign of multiplication is given. So for what you will first read the question, understand the question and then solve. Multiply 1 by 2 by 7. Here by, in place of by you will put the sign of multiplication. Okay, so what our question will become? 1 by 2 into 7. Student, I have told you fraction is a numerator upon denominator, means fraction should be in the form of this. This is a fraction, this is a number. But in denominator place no number is given, so we will assume as denominator should be 1. Okay. Now we will multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with, if no number is given, that is already means here its denominator is 1. That is, you have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 7 into 1 is 7 upon 2 into 1 is 2. So your answer is 7 by 2. If it is you can solve this into lowest term also. You can divide this by 2. 2 by 7. So 2 3s are 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. So whenever you have learned the mixed fractions also. Okay. So if till here also your answer is correct, but you will simplify this further. What you will write? You will write quotient remainder upon denominator. Quotient remainder upon denominator. So what will become? 3 1 by 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1 7 by 2. Like this you will simplify again. Okay. In fraction you have learned the types of fractions. Okay. Proper fraction, improper fraction, unit fraction, equivalent fraction, mixed fraction. So in this way you have to multiply. Okay. Now let's start our topic. our exercise number 4.1. In this way you will multiply with the whole number. So exercise number 4.1, which is in page number 36. Question number 1 is find the product. You have to find the product of this number. Okay. First one is 3 by 4 into 2. As I have explained you, whenever no denominator is given, you will take 1 as a denominator. Okay. Now let's solve this question. We will write here solution. 3 by 4 multiplied with 2. Below 2 no number is given, so we will assume as 1. You can write or you don't write it as. You will take it as denominator as 1. 3 2s are 6. 4 into 1 is 4. Here we can simplify this. We can do both are divisible by one table. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 3 by 2. Again this can be simplified by dividing this. 2 1s are 2 minus 1. How you will write in mixed fraction? Quotient remainder upon denominator. So quotient will be in between, remainder will be upward and denominator will be down. In this way you have to solve the question. Okay. Now number 2 is 2 by 7 into 3. Number 2 is 2 by 7 into 3. Again we will multiply this. 2 by 7 into 3. No denominator is here, so you will take as 1. 2 3s are 6. 7 1s are 7. Now here it is 6 by 7. Again you will simplify this by dividing this number. Okay. This can't be possible, so you will leave as it is because this is an improper fraction. Whenever your denominator is greater than the numerator, that is an improper fraction. Okay. Here you will leave this question. It can't be simplified again. Okay. Now next is number 3 is 4 by 5 multiplied with 2. So again we will solve this. 4 by 5 into 2. No denominator is given, so you will write it as 1 because it makes less mistake. If you are not writing, you will not write it like this. Okay. 4 2s are 8 upon 5 1s are 5. Again you can simplify this number by dividing this. 5 1s are 5. What is the remainder? 3. So what is our way to write in mixed fraction? Quotient remainder upon denominator. Quotient is 1. Remainder will be 3 upon 5. So in this way you can simplify this question. Okay. Now number 4 is 7 by 9 into 3. Solution 7 by 9 into 3. Here also denominator is not given, so you will write it as 1. 7 3s are 21 upon 9 into 1 is 9. Again you can simplify this by dividing this. From 9 you can divide 21. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27. 3s will be greater, so we will take as 9 2s are 18. Again subtract this. 1 minus 8 is not possible, so you will take carry from here. It will become 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So how you will write? Quotient remainder upon denominator. Quotient remainder upon denominator. What is the quotient? 2. remainder is 3 upon denominator is 9. Okay. Now next is number 5. Next question is number 5. 5 is 2 by 7 into 3 by 5. Now in this question both the denominators are given. So no need to write one. You will multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 2 by 7 into 3 by 5. 2 3s are 6. 7 5s are 35. Again this is an improper fraction. So you will leave this question here only. It can't be simplified further. So our answer is 6 upon 35. We will leave here our question here because this is an improper fraction. Numerator is smaller and denominator is greater. Whenever numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is an improper fraction. You can't divide it further. You can't simplify it further. Okay. So you will leave this question here and our answer will be 6 upon 35. Now number 6. Number 6 is 2 by 5 into 1 by 7. Again both the denominators are given. Again we will multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 2 1s are 2 upon 5 7s are 35. This is also an improper fraction, so you will leave it here because it can't be simplified further. Next is 1 upon 6 into 1 upon 4. 1 by 6 into 1 by 4. 1 1s are 1, 6 4s are 24. Now you can see here whenever numerator is 1, this is also an improper fraction, and beside of improper fraction this is one more fraction. Whenever your numerator is 1 and denominator is anything, that becomes the unit fraction. Okay, this becomes the unit fraction. This can't be simplified further, so we will leave it here and our answer is 1 upon 24. So in this way you will solve the questions. Okay. Now I am taking one question number 11. Question number 11 is 8 upon 9 multiplied with 3 upon 4. As you can see here, this is a normal fraction and here it is a mixed fraction. First you will convert the mixed fraction into this fraction. Okay. So how we will convert the mixed fraction into normal fraction? 8 by 9 we will write it like this, multiplied. Now whenever you are converting the mixed fraction into proper or improper fraction, you will first multiply the denominator with numerator. You will multiply the denominator with numerator and whatever the answer you got, then you will plus this. Okay. For remembrance, you can put here sign multiplication and here plus. 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So here will become 15 upon 4. Okay. Now one more thing we can do in this. We can cut the numerator and denominator. We can simplify by the same table. Okay. As you can see here it is 8 and here it is 4. Both the numbers comes in the table of 2 or in the table of 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So you can cut here 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. And here also this also can be simplified. 15 by 9, numerator upon denominator only you can simplify. You can't simplify the numerator and denominator. You will simplify like this, numerator upon denominator. So 15 upon 9. 9 comes in the table of 3 also and 15 also comes in the table of 3. So we can write it here, 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Now as you can see, no number will be simplified further. Here 3 In the table of 3, 2 also not come and 5 also not come. And here it is 1, which is already simplified. So whatever the number left, then you will multiply and then write numerator into numerator. 2 into 5 is 10 upon 3 into 1 is 3. Now this is a proper fraction because numerator is greater and denominator is smaller. So you can simplify this by dividing here. Okay. 3 divided with 10. 3 3s are 9. Then you will subtract, you will get 1. So what will be the answer? 1 3 upon 3. This is simplified further. Okay. Now next question is question number 12. Number 12 is again mixed fraction. 3 1 by 6 into 3 upon 4. Okay. Now look at here. First we will convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction. We will multiply here and we will plus here. 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 1 is 19 upon 6 multiplied with 3 upon 4. So in this question also we have simplified. First we will look whether the numbers can be simplified or not. Here it is 19 by 6 and here it is 3 by 4. With 4 we can't simplify 19, but 3 and 6 that can be simplified. Okay, because in the table of 3 also come and 6 also come. We have to simplify with the same tables. Okay, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Now multiply the rest of the numbers. 19 1s are 19, 2 4s are 8. Again this can be simplified because it is a proper fraction. Numerator is greater, denominator is smaller. That can be simplified. So you will divide here 8 19. 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24. So you will take here 8 2s are 16 minus it 3. So what will be your answer? 2 3 upon 8. Okay, this is your answer. And when you will open this mixed fraction, you will get this number. Here also, when you will open this mixed fraction, you will get this number. As you can see here, 3 into 1 is 3. 3 plus 3, 3 1s are 3. Sorry, I have written here wrong. When you will divide this, 3 3s are 9. So quotient remainder upon denominator. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So here also your answer come 10 by 3. That's why you will write here quotient remainder upon denominator. With this you will never forget. Okay. Here 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 3 will be 19. So again your answer came 19 upon 8. So you have converted this mixed fraction correctly. Okay. Like this we have to simplify the question and we have to solve. Now sorry. Number 13 is also a mixed fraction question. Question number 13. 13 is 5 by 9 into 3 1 upon 3. Okay. This is a proper fraction and this is in mixed fraction. First you will convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction. 5 by 9 you will write as it is multiplied. Here you will multiply and here you will add. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 1 is 10 upon 3. First we will find whether we can simplify this. No, we can't simplify because here it is 5, 9, 10 and 3. No one can be simplified. So we will direct multiply and then we will simplify. Okay. 5 10s are 50 upon 9 3s are what? 9 3s are 27. Okay. Now you can simplify this because it is a proper fraction. Numerator is greater and denominator is smaller. So you can divide this. 27 divided with 50. I also don't know the table of 27. So we will multiply here in rough column. Okay. 1s will be 27. 2 will be 2 7s are 14. 4 carry 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 54 is greater. So we will take here 27. 1s are 27. 4. 10 minus 7 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. So how we will write quotient remainder upon denominator? So quotient is 1, remainder is 23 upon 27. So here is our answer. Okay. In this way you have to solve all the questions. One more question I am going to solve. Both the fractions are mixed. Whenever in the question mixed fraction is given, first you have to convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction and then you have to solve. Okay. Now number 14 is 5 1 by 4 into 2 upon 9. Okay. First we will convert this fraction into proper fraction. Multiplication and plus. 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 1 is 21. 21 upon 4 multiplied with 2 9s are 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 upon 9. Okay. So first we will see here whether we can simplify or not. 4 and 20. You all know the divisibility test, na? Which number is divisible by 2, which number is not divisible by 2. But here we can see 5 4s are 20. In 4 table 20 also comes. So 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. And here 9 and 21. This comes in the table of 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21. Again it can't be simplified. So we will multiply this. 7 5s are 35 upon 3 1s are 3. Again you will divide. 3 with 35. 3 1s are 3. 5, 3 1s are 3 minus 2. So what we got? Quotient remainder upon denominator. Quotient is 11. Remainder is 2 upon denominator. So this is our answer. Okay. Before solving the rest of the question, I will tell you the types of fraction because you have to know the fractions. You have learned in your earlier class, but we will recall after solving this exercise. Okay. Number 15th is 7 by 9 into 16. 7 by 9 multiplied with 16. I have told you earlier, whenever no denominator is given, you will put it as 1. Okay. Now find it whether you can simplify or not. 9 and 16. No, we can't simplify. Okay. So we will write, multiply and write. 16 sevens are, what is 16 sevens are? 112 upon 9. And further you will divide it with 9. 9 ones are 9, 2 and here 2. 9 twos are 18. Whatever the answer will come, you will write this in quotient, remainder and denominator form after solving this. Okay, what will come? 1, 12 minus 8 is 4. So what is your quotient? 12, 4 upon 9. This is our answer. Okay. Now we have completed question number 1, which is find the product. Okay. Before solving the simplification, I will tell you what are the fractions and what are the types of fraction that you have to know. You know earlier, but we will recall this. Okay. Now, before starting the chapter, I have told you what is a fraction. Fraction is written in the form of P upon Q or numerator upon denominator. Okay, so types of fraction. How many types of fractions are there? First is like fraction, unlike fraction. First we will learn these two. Okay. What is like fraction? Fraction with same denominator. Where the denominators are same, that is like fraction. And totally opposite, unlike, denominator is not same. Not same denominator is known as unlike fraction. For example, here 3 by 5, 7 by 5, 2 by 5. These are like fractions example. And unlike fraction, 1 by 4, 7 by 5, 2 by 3. These are the example of unlike fraction. So like fraction means fractions having same denominators are called like fraction. Unlike fraction, fractions having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Okay. Now proper and improper fraction. Now, what is proper fraction? When the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Proper, improper. Numerator is smaller than the denominator, that it is a proper fraction. And when numerator is greater than the denominator, it is an improper fraction. Okay. Now mixed fraction. Improper fraction can be converted into mixed fraction, but proper fraction can't be converted into mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means quotient remainder upon denominator. Okay. Okay, we will solve our next question in our next class. Thank you.